Hello, gamers of the Grandport. Welcome back to another episode of reviewing the new Boomsday Hearthstone cards. So, in the last episode, we reviewed, I believe it was 6 new cards. This week, or this episode, got another 7. Hell yeah. Right after I did the other one, straight up the next fucking day, 7 more cards. If you guys are interested in watching the ones previously and in the future, then hit that subscribe button, go through the other videos. Make sure to hit that little bell to receive a little extra piece of notification. If you guys like this shit and I give good feedback on cards and you appreciate my opinion, then hit the like button. Leave some comments in the comment section below of what you think also. Here we go. 4-drop paladin card right here. This is where like we finished with Ziliak's last episode. Here we go. Annoy-o-module. So fuck that Annoy-o-tron and all that other garbage. No. We're on to the new age. Annoy-o-module. Alright, we got a 4-mana, 2/4 mech. Well, that's pretty shit. Because, like, 2/4, 3 mana worth of sets. The effect better be good. Magnetic. Okay, alright, we're getting somewhere. Divine Shield. Taunt. How good is a 2/4 Divine Shield Taunt? Let's think about this. Let's think hard. Woo! That's, okay. Okay, let me say what I'm thinking. So, this is effectively a buff of a Divine Shield, taunt, and 2/4 of stats. This is like... I think this is good. I think this is actually pretty good. I think this card's pretty good. So, we know Blessing of Kings, 4 mana, 4/4 spell buff card. This is a 2/4, so maybe not as offensive, but giving a minion taunts pretty relevant. It's 4 mana, pretty competitive slot in Paladin. Not sure if this will see play. The Divine Shield tag is interesting because then it allows you to put in the more cards that back up the whole having Divine Shield cards in your deck, and then you can put in the Wind Fury and all that other shit to meet all the other aspects for that Corpse Taker. We'll see. I don't know how... It depends on how good the mechs are. That's what I keep saying about all these mechs. They're okay. It really depends on if there is a mech deck that comes out and you require having a few mechs. This could fit just because it's okay. It's not broken. It's not insane. It's okay. This card. What is this for? Warrior? Okay, so 5 mana weapon for Warrior. Supercollider. After you attack a minion, force it to attack one of its neighbors. How good is that? So, when they have one minion, it's completely fucking useless. But, if they have a few, you attack the minion in the middle, make it hit the other ones. So, does that mean one of its neighbors? How do you decide which one? Is it random? So they just have to have 2 minions, and you make them fight each other. So, okay, you play this. You hit it into, let's say a paladin fucking has 2 recruits. They attack each other. You killed 2 1/1s. You have to take the brunt to the face. I think that card's okay. It's pretty good. There are certain decks where that card's completely fucking useless, but, sure. I'm not sure. That's a really weird card. It sounds good. 5 mana, though. 5 mana. Huh. Yeah. Alright. 4 mana, 3/4 druid minion legendary. Ooh, we have the legendary minion. Here we go. Flobbidinous floop. That's a weird fucking name. While in your hand... This is a 3/4 copy of the last minion you played. So fuck that face manipulator shit. You can... Technically, in your big Malagos combo, you could fit this card in, and you play Malagos, you twig, you play this, and now you have a 3/4 version of Malagos. You don't need the 4/12 anyways, this is 1 less mana. There might be certain situations where you could combo this with another legendary minion that you would want more copies of, and its effect is really powerful, and you could play them both in one turn. Like, you could play this with, let's say, Cairn, and then it would be Cairn, and then a 3/4 version of Karen that summons a 4/5. So something with an insane battle cry where the stats don't matter. This card is insane. I haven't thought about all the situations where you have something that its stats don't matter, and getting another copy of it would be really good. That's cool though. That's cool. Legendary neutral minion, 4 mana, 4/5. You start the game with one of whizbang's wonderful decks. What? What does this do? Can I? Nope. Start the game with one of whizbang's powerful decks. Let me pull this up on my other screen and try to find it while I go through the next card. Alright. Battle Cry. If you control a Trent, discover a spell. So this is this new archetype for druid. And basically, it's quite interesting because you have to look at these 3 cards all together. So is a 2 mana 2/3 that if you control a Trent, discover a spell good? Depends on if Trents are good, right? So the other card set. Wait, let me go through that. When you add whizbang to your deck, it replaces your hero, your deck, and renames it to Whizbang is Wonderful. Each game you play, one random currently available deck recipe is chosen as your deck. There are 18 choices, 2 for each class. What the fuck? What the fuck? So you actually just play you start the game and you actually have no fucking idea what you're doing. You just, hey, here's this new deck, and you better have all the deck fucking codes up and know all the... Holy shit. So this card is shit. In a, like, why wouldn't you just play the best deck? Why are you playing this card to choose random decks? The interesting thing about this card, I guess, is a person who doesn't own all the cards and can't afford all the cards, if they get this card, they can play more decks. They can play with more cards that they wouldn't normally have access to, but you don't get to choose, so I don't like that. This card, 2 mana 2/3, if you control Trent, discover a spell. This is decent if Trent stuff is good. A 3 mana summon 2/2 Trents? Yeah, that's pretty good. This card's insane. A 3 mana 4/4 is good. That's a good card, which makes this a good card. This one's even more insane. Mulch Muncher. So, we had a card like last expansion, it was like 2 mana, get 3 Trents to your hand or something. That card was pretty bad, but these cards that are like tempo Trents, good card. This card, 10 mana 8/8. Rush. Cost 1 less for each friendly Trent that died this game. So for this to be good, you have to have 2 to 3 Trents that died this game. It's very possible, and I could totally see this card being a part of this whole Trent package. Not much to really say. What, 3 Trents, 4 Trents, it starts to get insane. 5 Trents to 5 mana 8/8 rush. Like, if there's more Trent synergy, these cards could be very, very, very fucking good, and we will have a new druid archetype of Trents. Will this be better than Taunt Druid and all these other ones? Maybe, if the tempo is good enough. And if the value late game, the finishers are good enough. Yeah, probably. I don't know about this card, though. Yeah, it could copy Battle Cries, Death Rattles. Pretty cool. These cards are quite interesting. This card I'm very unsure about. Sounds good, I guess. This card is good if Mech Paladin is a thing. I don't think it's just going to be an auto-include in any deck. This card's probably not an auto-include. This is a build-around card. There's going to be some combo deck, and this might fit into it. It's kind of like Ixalan from the last expansion. Fucking retard. This is a stupid card. Just to go over it again. Like, bad. But it can make what you're flying against really chaotic. Anyways, if you control... Yeah, okay. And the Trent synergy. Cool. Well, see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to hit that bell to receive little extra pieces of notifications so you guys don't miss the next videos of the next reviews. Make sure to go back and watch the other card reviews if this interests you at all. And subscribe if you guys are new. And make sure to comment your opinions on the Trent package, this whizbang the wonderful, because what the fuck. I'll smell you guys later.